1 year after the battle. ... The city that had been plagued with crime and violence was safe and peaceful. ... However, evil has once again cast its shadow over the city. ... Mr. X, the syndicate boss believed to be destroyed by the three young vigilantes, has came back to life stronger than ever. ... Thirsty for revenge, he kidnaps Adam and takes him to Blaze Trap! Alex and Blaze set out to help their faithful companion, joined by Alex Skate, Mr. X out of action! 4 young friends, rage burning inside them, make a stand for their friendship and peace. ... Oh shit! It's Streets of Rage 2. I used to play this game when I was like fucking really small. It was on the Sega, and I used to play it when I was little. It was one of the earliest games I remember playing, and I loved it. It's a lot easier than the first one, which is why I'm playing it instead of the first one, because I remember trying to play the first one time recently, and I ended up completely sucking. And also, another thing that I like about this game is the soundtrack. The soundtrack is beautiful. It was ahead of its time when it was like all dancey, ravey, jungly shit, and it was amazing. And I love this game so much, and I'm just gonna blabber over it. It's probably one of my more favourite and most memorable, loved games that I've played ever, and I love it, and I'm just gonna play it, and I'm gonna finish it because I don't think I've finished the series on my channel, and so I'm going to finish it, and I'm going to put it on easy, and should I put it on normal? Hold on, I need a drink. My fucking throat's drying up. Sorry, professionalism. Right, should I put it on normal or should I put it on hardest? I'm gonna try normal or hard. Normal, hard, normal, hard, normal, hard. One player. Let's do this shit. Let's be. Who do I like? Skate. Skate's cool. Skate. I can't remember if I picked Skate. I can't remember if Skate's always been my favourite, but he's definitely is now. It definitely is for this playthrough. Swoosh! Take that, bitch! Fuck you! Go fuck your shit up! Go! Don't mess with me! I'm a little kid. Shot! I'm gonna punch your head and go, you punk rock shit. You wish, bastard. Give me that. Hiya. Yeah, guy. Yeah, you beat him, guy. Oh yeah. Anyway, like I said, this is one of my favorite games that has ever been made. Mainly just because I remember playing it as a kid. It was like one of the earliest games I played, and it's just so fun. Like it's not hard or anything. Like it's just a general beat 'em up, and it's like the soundtrack and just everything about it is just great. I love it. Like it's probably not the best quality graphics as of by today's standards, but this was made in like 1990 something. I can't give you the exact thing, so it's not exactly. I can say like of course the graphics aren't going to be that good if it was made like over 10 years ago. So, but the soundtrack was highly praised though. I know that. But I can tell you anything. I can't tell you much about the game, but I can tell you anything. I can tell you a lot about the soundtrack. The soundtrack was like highly praised, and like everyone sort of gushed over the soundtrack because of how sort of ahead of its time it was, and how sort of forward it was, and like all the sort of club sounds and stuff that was coming out of it, and things like that. It was dubbed as a pretty sort of revolutionary game, to be honest. well, the soundtrack was on there. It was one of the most revolutionary soundtracks that ever sort of was released. I can't tell you who done the soundtrack, though, but I can tell you that much. That I think that was definitely a big deal. But and it's just the simplicity of the game. It's just like, yeah. So it's just beat 'em up. There's not any puzzles or any big sort of pow or any sort of hidden messages or secrets or anything like that. Like it's not super difficult to pick up or anything. I'll fucking show you, knife bitch. Knife me twice, cunt. Ah. Okay, am I right? Yes. Right. Holding A and B, or S and D in my case, because I'm emulating it, makes you throw the knife at the people. Which is quite cool. And if I'm right, I'm pretty sure C does a weird thing where you do like a spin. Yeah, there you go. That's a spin. And just gonna punch this bitch. I can tell you that in Japan it's called bare knuckle, which is why in the third one, or I think in this one, if you play as Axel or Alex or whatever his name is, the guy with the jeans and white beater t-shirt, or sleeveless white beater tank top thing, he screams like bare knuckle when like you run at people and do your attack. That's the sort of little thing. There was only 3 games in the entire saga, which is kind of disappointing because I would really have liked it to sort of came to like wider audience kind of. I would like to have saw it in 3D. Is what I'm trying to say. Like I would have loved to have seen like what this game could have been in like 3D, but I guess the thing is that if it could have been completely shit and it could have just ruined the franchise for me. So, you know, it's probably best that it only ended at 3 and sort of knew its limits kind of thing, instead of trying to go for like a big deal. Because like, if you see like other games that like sort of try to outdo themselves just for the sake of making money, they kind of turn shit. Like you've got your Assassin's Creeds and stuff. Like that's probably going to cause a bit of controversy because I said that like Assassin's Creed is kind of crap these days, because it kind of is, to be honest, because it's just outdone its time. Whereas this game was sort of ended on a high, like because if Assassin's Creed ended tomorrow, it's like going to be known for its like it's going to be known for like having bad gameplay and like Ubisoft being just useless. But this game sort of ended at the right time, because it shouldn't have went on forever. Because I'm sure if it went on forever with them attempting to like cash in what was a good franchise, it would mean that the franchise would turn bad and it would just spoil it for me. I know at least it would spoil it for me if it like went down south or anything. They tried to make some just for the sake of making some. But anyway, I've gushed over this enough. Garbage. So I'm just gonna punch some bitches with my little roller skates on. Woo. I'm gonna take you and your twins out. Let's do this. What? Not to keep gushing over a useless point again, but like, since we're talking about Sega, I'll give you a good example. Sonic the Hedgehog, that was like great in its time when it was like the little 2D platformer nonsense, when it went like the first 3-4 Sonics were great, but then it started to go to 3D, and then they just tried to make it something that it wasn't, and it just outdone its time, and now it's just considered a joke. If that makes sense. Like nowadays, Sonic the Hedgehog is considered a joke. like it's a joke franchise. It's useless. It's not good. I've seen what they make nowadays, and it's just a complete farce, to be honest. So you know, I wouldn't want this game to become like a farce, or like for it to become like a kind of sort of a joke. Like I would never want this game to be a joke, because this game was quite a big deal to me and my childhood. It was the first game like I ever played, and it was like one of the first games I ever beat. And I remember playing it when I was at my mum's house and stuff. And it was just great. Because my mum bought me a Sega for my birthday, and I think this was one of the games that it came with. And I just genuinely like remember just good memories of playing it. You know, it's just probably the thing that got me into properly like. I mean, the first game that actually got me into video games was GTA, the first GTA. PS1, but this game sort of was the first game that I think I ever played, or one of the first, I believe, because obviously I had a Sega before I had a PS1. But no, I'm glad the franchise didn't sort of outdo itself and outdo its time and become a joke like Sonic has. I think that was smart, because I wouldn't want it to be a joke like this. I love this game so much. Like, it's just so fun, so much fun to play. It's so much fun to just sort of... It's just a fun game, and I remember playing it with my brother as well, which was kind of cool. Like, we used to just play it all the time. Like, I've probably beaten this game more times than I've beaten any other game. In a long time. Like, I can't remember any game that I've beaten more than this game. Because of how long I've known this game exists, and how much this game means to me and stuff. Like, I don't remember playing a game longer, finishing a game so many times before. But however, there was a time when I forgot what this game was called. Like, because with my Sega broke, we ended up selling all the games and stuff, so I kind of forgot, because I didn't know, because like obviously I was young at the time, younger than I am now. I didn't really have a concept of, oh, I might want to play this later. Like, I didn't know emulations existed or anything like that, so I kind of just forgot about it and I didn't play it for years. Because I didn't play it for years, I kind of ended up somewhat forgetting its name. So like when I figured out emulations existed, and I got the Sega emulator. I got the Sega emulator because my brother sorted it and fixed it so that we can emulate Sega games. We remembered what the game was, and we remembered what the game looked like, we remembered everything that we'd done in the game, but we just couldn't remember the name. So we were sitting there Googling it for like days on end, and we would leave it for a while, then come back to it and then go, what was that game? So we'd sit there for like days trying to Google this game, and then we eventually figured out that it was called Streets of Rage 2, which was the game that we were playing. So we downloaded it, and then I think I finished it another 3 times after that. So yeah, it's just a game that I've recently rediscovered, so to speak. It's long short of that. Anyway, I think I've babbled enough, and I'm just going to get past this level and then end the episode here. And I died here. And then pick it up again for another episode. Ow. I hate these spiders. Ow, fuck off. Stop it. Stop it, stop it, stop it. Fuck. Oh shit. Sorry about that. I had a bit of a weird morning. Ugh. Fuck's sake, come on. I swear I was good at this game at one point. Fuck. Get out of it, bitch. Fucking hell. Ow. Take that, bitch. Okay, I'll finish this. Finish this off. Time to call it a day after this. I beat this muscly man with his Chinese stances and stuff. Take that, bitch. I love how they were all cheering and then they get into like a huff when I beat them and like, let's beat this dick. What's up? Yeah. Ah, fucking hell. Oh, that's the jump button. Oops. Yes, slate. Oh, fuck, what have I done? Right, I'm gonna end this episode here. Thank you so much for watching, and I'll see you in the next one.